One of the first puzzles I ever had is this Cast U&U puzzle by Hanayama. I remember having it with me with a travel to my grandmother, and it was really difficult to solve and I couldn't really pass through the first few moves. I could understand how it works, but I could never take it apart. And it took me another few years to solve this one completely. If you've been watching for a while, you see that this is a pattern of mine that I start solving a puzzle and I never finish it in like a normal amount of time unless I shoot a solve video. So today I'm gonna resolve the Cast U&U puzzle for you to see me solve it. And with my nut brain, I forgot the solution, so I'm gonna relearn it and explain it to you while doing so. Although the puzzle is only 2 pieces, it's really complicated with 4 nuts and 2 U-shaped bolts on it. It was created by Q Wong from Hong Kong, the same person who created really difficult Hanayamas you probably have heard of. As a Hanayama, the goal of this puzzle is to take it apart and put it back together. The puzzle is not considered solved unless you put it back together after taking it apart. It's made of really high quality cast metal. My version is a bit old, so it looks a bit rusty, but still for more than 10 years being in my place and moving with me between houses, that's quite impressive. Let's go. Timer has started. So we have these 4 nuts and I can screw them all the way inside. Like this, as well as this one. And these 2. The problem is I need to disassemble and then reassemble the U&U. And there's some interesting things here that I will reveal that you need to discover in order to solve it. First of all, if you look at each nut, you can see that one side of the nut is a bit shorter than the other sides. And I found it on this side here. It's this one here. You can see it's a bit more flat than the others. Just by a little. But it's enough to make a difference. On this nut, it doesn't seem like there is a piece like this. Now here we have the same here and another one here. So we have 3 nuts with a shorter piece. Maybe there's another one, I don't actually remember. I guess it's only these. I'll try to pass this part of the puzzle through this nut that I put it on the bottom, and the other one will be on top. So there's space for the U piece to follow through. So it's all set. This may need a little bit of force to pass through. There you go. I've got a small problem because one of the nuts doesn't have a cut. I will have to use it in a different way than the others. So I guess if I remember right, this would be the one maneuvering. Maybe I'll even need it to be even lower here. And then maybe I can pass it somehow through. And it looks like this part here is a little bit smaller as well. So maybe if I pass it through here. Yeah, okay. So we got this. And now I have to move it here. And I'm gonna take this bolt with the short end, like this. Move it inside here. And now I need to align both of the bolts correctly. Now that they are aligned and they are going inside one another, I have another problem, which is this nut here that makes it impossible to escape unless I actually use it as a guide. I will swirl it up and the puzzle will swirl with it. And from here, all I have to do is to rotate this nut all the way up. And I can remove it. I'm gonna rotate this nut as well. I need to somehow pass everything through this. But I believe this is most of the puzzle done. Okay. So I'm gonna pass this nut all the way. And now I'll have enough space to pass everything through. Although still, it looks like I have the same challenges even now. Okay. Now this is here. I'm gonna align these nuts. These two should be aligned as well. All of them should be in like a cross position, and then should be possible to disassemble. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Let's try and use this bolt again. Using this nut is the secret to the solution, because if I rotate it, I'm able to remove this more and more. And from here on, I'll need to just pass this over, kind of swapping between the nuts. So the nut that was on the bottom is now on top, and the opposite is also correct. And the puzzle is disassembled. This took me 11 minutes, although I solved it before. Super nice to resolve, and it's not over until it's reassembled. So I'm gonna put all the pieces back in place. Might be a bit difficult to do, just like this. And from here, I'm gonna swap the pieces like this, all the way up. This will go all the way down. And this goes down as well. Now this should pass with the cutout. Not that easy though. This should also support the entrance by moving the cut. And now we're ready for this move. Move it all the way down. It's moving together. I think this is the trickiest move of all of this puzzle. Then this somehow needs to be up. This is good. This can go around maybe. And I really need to use every centimeter, even every millimeter I can. For example, now I can't really pass because this is too low. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got this. I had to rotate this a bit. And now this is gonna pass in, hopefully. Yeah. I'm gonna rotate this now 180 degrees, 180. And now this can pass through here, but only with this cut. And the puzzle is solved. Wait, I need to move it. And it's solved. And if you enjoyed this solution, watch this video next. I'm sure you'll like it.